And this is how we would floss with a bridge. As you can see here, there's a missing tooth in the middle. And so a bridge is three pieces that sit down together. So this part, the middle part, is actually just sitting on the gum. So this is how we would floss underneath it. There's two different ways. The first way is that we have to realize that when we try to pull the floss through like this, it can't go underneath because this is one piece. And the same goes for here. On the sides we can floss, and these sides we can floss, but we can't go in between. So how do we clean underneath? There are three ways. First way is that we can use what's called a water pick. And the water pick would just shoot a jet of water in between the teeth in here and underneath here as well. And that's a great way to keep a bridge clean. A second way is using what's called a super floss. You'll notice that on a super floss, one end is a little bit stiffer and thinner, and the other end is a little bit more fluffy and round. And the reason for this is because when it starts to get a bit more rounder, it can grab onto more bacteria and plaque. And the way we would do it is we would insert it underneath a point here where there is some space, and we would pull it through. And because we can't go through the contact point like we would normally, we would actually try to keep this side of the tooth clean. And as we go over here, it actually slides underneath that bridge that's sitting on the gum, just like that. And now we clean this surface of the teeth. And because we can't pull through, we would just pull the floss all the way through like that. That's the second way. The third way is actually to use some string floss, regular string floss, and a loop floss, just like this. This loop is actually very helpful because when we put our normal floss through the loop, just like that, and now you pull it through maybe halfway. You can also tie your string floss to the loop, whichever way works better for you. You would then use the blue end, a little bit stiffer. It's almost like fishing line. You can then slide it again, similar to super floss, in between the teeth, and you pull everything through with the loop. And now you're gonna hold it together, and you're gonna floss against the side of the teeth here, go underneath the missing tooth there, and then you're gonna go up against the side of this tooth as well. And then you can also go back and then pull it all the way through. And those are the three best ways to take care of a bridge.